YouTube. So I haven't done a video for a while. I just thought I'd do a bit of an update on how I'm getting on with the Capri. I've decided to finally tackle the rust in the car. It all started when I pulled up the carpet and I knew there was something bad down here, but I didn't know exactly what. And I found some rust in what's quite a typical area. It was rusted in this area here, so I've used the angle grinder, cut a shape out. There's probably a bit more cutting to do because the chassis rail, as you can see, is rusted as well, so I need to cut a section of that out and weld a new piece in. Just one more note while we're here. A lot of people find it difficult to get off the sound and heat deadening sticky material that's on the bulkhead and the floor here. I found once you apply some heat to it with a heat gun, I got quite a cheap one off eBay that's pretty powerful. You can just scrape it off with an old chisel pretty easily. You do have a little bit of this old sort of gluey residue behind, but I'm sure that'll come off with some white spirit and some rags. I was hoping to get away with just doing that for now, but I've seen that there's a hole in the side of the footwell from the inner wing, which I knew had quite a bit of surface rust on it. So I'm now in the process of removing the wing itself, which is something I'd hoped not to do. So far I've gone underneath and removed the two bolts, which you probably can't see very well. Two bolts on the inside. This car has been chopped and cut and carved about quite a bit in the past. There has been, I think there's some welds on the inside as well that don't need to be there. But what I'm doing at the moment is removing all the spot welds along the inner wing here. What's made it a bit more complicated is they're not the original spot welds. Whoever's fitted this wing has just sort of plug welded new pattern parts onto it. What I started trying to do was just drilling into the top of each weld to remove it. That's a very long and laborious process. So what I'm trying to do now is I've got some grips and I've just bent the inside of the wing up a bit, so I can probably get an angle grinder in to cut the welds on the inside. That's what I'm going to try, because if it works it'll be a lot quicker. Let's just have a little look underneath where you can see the car from the underside. You can see there's a lot of wax oil on there. I'm in the process of removing that. That's a long and laborious process. There's a bit of rust as well on the rail there as well. And at some point, I think this car's been picked up by a forklift or something, because this structural brace here was completely crumpled to pieces like tin foil. But after a lot of plying, leveraging, I've managed to get it vaguely straight again. I've managed to break most of the welds on the top surface of this inner sill now, inner wing now. It was quite easy once I got into the rhythm. My technique was to bend the inside of the wing up to about a 45-degree angle so you can see the welds more clearly from underneath. Attack it with the angle grinder. I usually manage to get about halfway through, and then bang an old chisel in either side of the weld to sort of open up the area and open up the weld, and then you can cut the last bits with the angle grinder again, and then moving on, doing each one in turn. And after scraping away the paint, you can see there's two spot welds here which have come out reasonably easily. I drilled them from the top, and with a mixture of using the back of the claw hammer to pull at the panel and whacking the top of the welds with the hammer, they came apart pretty easily. There's still something pretty solidly holding this part of the wing on though. I think there might be some more welding or something under this piece here, so I'm going to try and dig into this, see if I can get this broken loose. Right, this saga continues, and as you can see I've had to try and loosen the bumper off, something I was trying to avoid, because someone's put some welds on the inside of here. I'm going to try, because I don't want to take the car apart too much, get the recip saw in and try and cut upwards through here to chop those welds off. This is one of those jobs that's just getting more and more fun by the minute. Wow, well, just a few seconds with the recip saw and I've cut upwards through here, broken whatever welds were there, and as you can see it's now all loose at the front end. So now the only thing that's holding this wing on is some welding up at the top end and this nasty situation at the bottom, which I'm still not sure what to do about. Okay, just a quick update. Incidentally, I've just gone to cut the last weld off. Couldn't really get the grinder in there, so I've opened up both sides underneath with the chisel, prying it apart as much as I could. and then once it was exposed, I did just stick the recip saw in there, cut this way along, and it came apart really easy, much easier than it did with a grinder. So you might want to try that. Just obviously be very careful, because with the blade coming in and out, it just needs to come out and then go back in, but miss and hit the bodywork, and it could snap and cause you injury or something. So you have to be very careful doing it, but it's another method. And now we have the wing quite loose. It's just a small amount here and a bit underneath. Wow, so this saw is a godsend. If I'd have known how effective it was, I'd have probably used it instead of the grinder to cut a lot of these welds off before. But I've now cut this back end apart using the recip saw, and it's bit through it in seconds, and the wing is now very loose. I think normally on a wing it's attached inside here to the inner post, but mine isn't. So all I've got to do now is try and cut the bottom apart, and the wing should pop off. And let's take a look. And she's off. In the end, I tried grinding kind of vertically, but there was too much weld in the way, so I just cut a line slightly above the slits all the way along, and I'll have to, when I go to put this wing back on, I'll have to extend this by a bit. Let's take a look at what we found. So there's quite a lot of surface rust, as I expected, but it might be savable. My plan is to convert this to a bolted on wing, so it's much easier to remove and replace afterwards, and to get rid of all this wax oil and replace it with just white paint. So the idea is I can inspect it every sort of 6 months or so, and as soon as I start to see brown appearing through the paint, I can tackle it there and then. This wax oil is great, and it's probably saved the car, but once it's dried out, the rust does spread underneath very quickly, and it does hide the rust. So I don't think anybody's got the perfect solution for a rust-free car, but that's what I'm going to try now. Anyway, it's been a long day. I think the secret is to persevere, get yourself some good tools. The grinder and the recip saw have been invaluable here. So hope this has been of use to some of you. Stay tuned if you want to see future videos on this. Subscribe and like if you want to as well. So thanks for watching. See you next time.